Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Ryan Schimpf was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, as the Rays pushed past the A's 5-3. The Astros totaled 13 hits as a team, as they pummeled the Yankees 9-2. The Angels knocked out 10 hits as a team, as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-4. The Seattle Mariners totaled 11 hits, as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. The Jays went deep 4 times as they took down the Red Sox on the road 11-7. The Baltimore Orioles swatted 4 home runs in this one as they bested the visiting Nats 5-1. Michael Brantley added 3 RBIs to his total as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 7-5. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they dethroned the Royals 6-0. Aaron Blair grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets 2-1. Tommy Pham had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 9-6. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. Chad Kuhl grabbed win number 6 on the year, as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 2-1. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits, as they got a road win against Arizona 7-3. The San Francisco Giants put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-2. The Philadelphia Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers 7-0. The Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they made short work of the Padres 8-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Popped high in the air. Therefore, it is Joyce to take it in for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness. Put the ball in play. Pass the baton to the next guy. Keep the defense on their toes.
Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Cold strike, 0-2. Duffy has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wilson Ramos. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Schimpf. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Simeon looking up. And that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
Number 44.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. His career numbers against Minaya, he's gone 2 for 8. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. Cron, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled softly out toward right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Blake Snell gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Leading off for the A's.
So striding forward now, Steve Lombardozzi. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Batting second, third baseman, Roberto Garcia.
Next up for the A's, Roberto Garcia is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Miller is there. 1 out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. You look at the numbers, and the thing that really stands out to me is his batting average. It's under the Mendoza line. You just wouldn't think a guy would struggle that much, but it's just been an uphill battle for him all season long. I know he's been really frustrated by the way that things have gone.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lombardozzi leads off first with 1 away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Chris Davis now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Adeiny Echeverria waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Stepping up to the plate, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Garcia loves it. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
Into the box, Brad Miller. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. Fegley has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 8, Carlos Gomez.
At the plate, Carlos Gomez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike. Three. One left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Jed Lowry now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 5.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The count to Jed Lowry.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Here's Matt Joyce now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7, center fielder, Marcus Semien.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Malik Smith. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a ball down. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. The Scotties on the move. One down. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in for Oakland, Josh Begley. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 2.
Josh Begley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And there's one down now. And with our season just about 1/3 of the way through, here's a look at the upcoming schedule into the first week of June. Striding forward now is the DH, Jonathan Lucroy. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Lombardozzi. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And there's a base hit on the line. So he'll hold on at first, following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Lombardozzi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on for him.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The next 1-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Chris Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0 home. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Ramos. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack, and the philosophy is more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1-1. Push to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, D-Roll, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he knowed it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gomez there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 4, the Rays 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Schimpf as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. He'll try again. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Nope. 3-0. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Two runs on 2 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Ground ball left side. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Semien racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Brad.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brad Miller. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Miller carries a batting line right at 240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Down and away, ball 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he popped him up. Here comes Davis, but this will land untouched. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. lifted into center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. One gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Begley. First pitch on its way. Drilled to the left side. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonathan Lucroy.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jonathan Lucroy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A's are gone and ordered as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ready on 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Lombardozzi ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter,
Malik Smith the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On, he pops it up. Here comes Davis, but this will land untouched. Has a look, now the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Oh, and 2, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Duffy, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Line drive to left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two and 0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0. Squared that. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Gomez at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rays strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Steve Lombardozzi. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lombardozzi carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Hit hard towards center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's Chris Davis now. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Lombardozzi over at second. Piscotty at first. 2 out in the inning.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Skied into very shallow right. Miller moving in, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jose Alvarado takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
46, Jose Alvarado.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in and looking for more, C.J. Cron. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Nope. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Sliders in for a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Kiermaier stands at first with 1 out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 13, Brad Miller.
Ready once again, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Two out with the man at first. And that misses 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Riding in once again, Josh Begley will get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Josh Begley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Line hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Lombardozzi trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. hit in the air down the right field line.
And he gets there to make the running catch in the visitors' bullpen.
A's go quietly there. They're on top 7-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Daniel Kalum is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Daniel Kalum.
Here's Carlos Gomez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Piscotty is there, and he has it for the out.
Designated hitter, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Ready for another chance, Matt Duffy. From the stretch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Line hard to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. He was able to mix in a knock.
Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter number 14, second baseman.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Garcia.
Third baseman, Roberto Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. Popped him up. Ramos over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on top 7-2. Leading off the inning, Ryan Schimpf, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ryan Schimpf.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Semien on the move. One out. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second, and they'll run him down and tag him for the out. And he'll step off and try again. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Adeiny Echeverria.
Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Tampa. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Daniel Hudson.
Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
First baseman number 23. Matt.
Next up for the A's, Matt Joyce. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Miller is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, John Begley.
Striding into the box, Josh Begley. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out to throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the shoe from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Schimpf picks it up on to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 7, the Rays 2. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Ryan Butcher comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. At the plate, Brad Miller, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Leading off for the Rays, the right fielder number 13, Brad Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show. set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alex Smith.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Oakland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sean Manaea earns win number 7 on the season. Blake Snell permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing.